What up, y'all boys? I'm back with another video, surprisingly, and I'm working on my roommate's A5. Did a whole bunch of work on it. I still got like a recall to do and some other stuff, but I'm installing his BC coilovers. This is an 18 A5 and it's manual. So 18 is the last year Audi made manual, so he got one. He got around like 28,000 miles, and it's a nice car. But I'm installing the BCs today, and I got the rears in already. Well, not the rears, but I got the rear in. So I got the rear in, just the right rear in. I was trying to figure it out because their rear suspension is kind of different from the GTI. And then they also have a fucking axle in there. So I thought I'd have to loosen the axle and do whatever else, but I didn't have to. So now I know what I'm doing. It should go smoother. But yeah, it's not a bad install. When I do the other rear side, I'll show you guys, and then when I get to the front, I'll do the front as well, and I'll show you guys, because there are not that many installations on this 18. I don't know what the name for this is, or I don't know, but yeah, these 18 A5. So here's a good detailed video on how to do it. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a pole jack and put it right here, and then I'm gonna take off this camber alignment bolt, completely back it off, and slowly back this down. And as well, I'm going to take off those two, I think they're 18s for the strut, but I'm going to leave this connected for the shock absorber, strut, whatever you want to fucking call it. And yeah, just slowly back it off, because there is tension on the spring and you don't want that shit to go flying off in your fucking face. So that's what we're gonna do right now. All right, so this right here is the 18 on the back to hold it in place, and that's the nut for the adjustment of your camber. Boom, it's out. It's a 21. And I told you that this was a 16. I lied, it was an 18. But now, see, I have the pole jack in there. So now I'm gonna back that nut off, that nut for the adjustment, and slowly bring the pole jack down. Just be safe when you do this. All right, so as you see, I have the pole jack there underneath the flat part of the lower control arm, and I just sprayed some like WD-40 on there to help the bolt so it won't heat up and mess up the threads and whatnot. But I brought it down to the point where it's loose, and the spring is pretty much good to go. Now when I lower this completely, I'm able to flex this down and pull this spring out. It does have like an insert there, and that little spring holder there that has an insert too into the chassis, so just be wary of that. I am using the stock top strut, whatever, spring holder, whatever you want to call it, because I like it, and the one that BC has in the box I don't think is going to be that good, and it doesn't have like an insert into the chassis where it'll stay put. So here's the BC bottom mount there. It was inserted in there, and like I said, the spring holder, whatever you want to call it, that's in there. So yeah, we're gonna keep chugging at this and see what happens next. All right, so a couple of hours, maybe an hour has passed of just me just like messing around, digging around. So I got the front strut out on the driver's side. So the old one is right here. I'm gonna be honest with you, it wasn't that bad to get out. I did loosen the upper control arms. You see I have it tied up because I don't want it falling over because of the brake lines. These do have metal brake lines, so be careful of that. But it has this little like strut thing, I don't know what you call it. Don't ask me. Yes, I work on Audis, I don't know the right names. I just repair what's broken. So I loosened that, and I loosened the sway bar end link, and I took that out because it bolts there, and there's bolts that go there to that arm. And yeah, and I think there's a bolt on this side too, I believe. And there's this little like bracket that holds the fender liner together. I popped that out, but I left that brake line in there. But yeah, I mean, once I did all that, this separated from the old strut, and it just popped right out, and I slid the strut out like towards me, and that's how I got it in. And so I'm just gonna put this up there, put it in the holes, It's like that. Slide it in there, call it a day. So we've run into an issue. These are I think the 54 55 millimeter struts, right? Coilovers. The car takes the 48 and a half. So there's no really, you can't really tell from right here because it tapers in size, it goes down. So I took this out completely. I think I showed you in the last clip. Took it out, had it out, and I used my caliper. If I can find it. I used my veneer calipers. Here they are. I used my veneer calipers and I measured. Before I even put the new ones in, I measured the new ones and the old OEM ones. And of course, they were off. So we went on to, this is ECS, but Euro tuning. They don't have anything related to size, like as in strut size. There's nothing here. It just says the fit. So with that being said, like, he didn't know, he just bought it, which is a mistake. But if you have an A5 S-Line 18, I don't know if you guys can figure out a way to make sure you have the right strut or order the right strut. You can probably go from like underneath there, but that's kind of tough. Whatever way you find, make sure you order the right ones. These are the S28s, which are the 55, and he needs the S29s BR. So make sure you guys order your right coilovers and you don't end up like me here at work at like 10 o'clock. What time is it? 10:14. Doing coilovers. No one's here at the dealer. So I have to undo all of this. Which, you know, it is what it is. Well, now that I know how to take it out or install it, it should be easy going back together. But I told him that his alignment's going to be way off, so I'm going to have to touch that up now because obviously I did some suspension work. So I made it all nice. I made the dampening easy to get to and whatever. So yeah. All right, so I left. I got the left front strut out and the OEM back in, and same with the rear. Like I said, I don't know in the last clip, I don't know how you guys are gonna go about finding the right size and whatnot, but you have to make sure. I've never ordered anything on Euro tuning with my GTI. I only ordered off of ECS, or I bought secondhand that I knew would fit my car because it came from another GTI. So I just want you guys to like double check, triple check, make sure. I want to have this video up really soon because, like I said, I didn't see that many videos. I saw on a forum on Audi Zine, a guy in his RS5 do the coilovers, but the RS5s have hydraulic suspension and all that other stuff, and this is just an A5. Yes, this is a similar chassis, but there's a little more steps involved in his. And like I said, it was just pictures, no videos. So yeah, you know, just double check, triple check, and make sure what you're getting is right the first time. I'm not blaming Alex. I'm not blaming anyone. This happens. It happens at work all the time. Things fuck up. You just move on. You fix it. You move on. Make more bread. That's the end of the day. That's what the goal is at the end of the day. Just make more bread. I'm not mad. Not blaming. Euro tuning does suck for that though, not offering different sizes, because we went onto ECS site and ECS even has 49 millimeter, 55 millimeter. So like they have a variation. But just please guys, I can't say this enough, make sure you order the right shit. Please, makes your life so much easier. But yeah, I want to have this video up really soon, and I don't know what Alex is gonna do with the coilovers. You know, he bought that car like sometime the end of last year, and he bought the coilovers in December, and they came like 2 months ago or 3 months ago, and they have a 60-day return policy, which fucking sucks because it's like some people don't have that opportunity to go install coilovers right away, and you know, to wait another couple months after getting the coilovers and then having them being the wrong size, it's not a good look. So yeah guys, hopefully This video would be informational. If you have any questions, leave some comments down below. And also, I'll probably be posting the coilovers if they don't take it back. I'll post it for sale. You know, y'all pay shipping. I ain't doing all that. I'll send you Alex's fucking Zelle, Venmo, I don't know what the fuck he has, PayPal, whatever he has, I'll let y'all know. Hopefully I have this video out by this weekend because I'm not doing shit. But yeah, when we go back and install the coilovers in the right size when he gets them, for sure I'm gonna record that and I'll watch back this video and see what I missed out on so I can inform you guys. But hey, thanks for watching and fucking peace you later.